Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to an electrifying showdown in the world of chess. Tonight, we witness a battle of prodigies as two of India's brightest stars, Gukesh Dhomaraju and Praggnanandhaa Ramesh Babu, face off on the grand stage. First up, we have Gukesh D, ranked 6th in the world with a stellar rating of 2765. Gukesh is making waves as the second Indian after Vishy Anand to earn a spot in the World Chess Championship. His incredible talent and the rapid ascent in the chess world have captured the attention of fans and experts alike. And facing him is Praggnanandhaa, currently ranked 12th in the world with a rating of 2748. Known for his sharp tactics and impressive strategic prowess, Pragg is a formidable opponent and a rising star in the chess community. Tonight's game promises to be a thrilling display of brilliance, strategy, and youthful exuberance. Get ready for a match that's sure to be remembered as these two chess maestros go head to head. Let the games begin. Praggnanandhaa, starting with the white pieces, go for 1 d4, the queen's pawn opening. Gukesh replies with d5, knight to f3, Sukertod variation, knight to f6, queen's pawn opening symmetrical variation, c4, e6. Now this transformed into a queen's gambit declined. g3. Now this transformed again to a Catalan opening. Bishop to b4 with check. And Pragg blocks with bishop to d2. And the bishop retreats back to e7. Bishop to g2. And Gukesh castles. And so did Pragg. c6. Queen to c2. Knight on b to d7. Rook to d1. f5. Bishop to f4. b6. Knight on b to d2. Knight to h5. So Gukesh is trying to capture the bishop on f4 and open the Pragg's castle. And Pragg plays bishop to e5. Bishop to a6. e4. Rook to c8. Rook on a to c1. Bishop to b7. Queen to b3. f6. Attacking the bishop and forcing the bishop to retreat, and bishop comes back to f4. f5. E takes on d5. Knight takes on f4. Now Pragg's castle is getting opened, and g takes on f4. C takes on d5. Knight to e5. Bishop to b4. Knight takes on d7. Queen takes on d7. C takes on d5. Bishop takes on d5. Bishop takes on d5. Queen takes on d5. Queen takes on d5. E takes on d5. So after a series of trades, both having equal amount of material, position is pretty much balanced and neither of them are having any sort of advantage. So Pragg continues with knight to f3, king to f7, king to g2, king to e6, a4, bishop to d6, rook to e1 with check, king to d7, knight to e5 with check, bishop takes on a5, f takes on a5, king to e6, b3, g5, f4. So here this is considered an inaccuracy because Pragg is freely giving away pawn, and there was better move Pragg could have played. G takes on f4, and this is a mistake as well. King to f3, rook to g8, rook to g1, rook takes on g1, rook takes on c8, and here comes the biggest blunder in this board. Here, both Pragg's and Gukesh position after playing 34 moves is pretty much equal. Neither of them is having any advantage, and Gukesh is actually up a pawn, but the pawn on f4 will not last long. Neither of them having any sort of advantage, but here Gukesh will play the first blunder of the match, and that is king to d7. And Engine likes Pragg's position after this move because Pragg is having 3.2 advantage over Gukesh here. So best way for Pragg to continue his put the rook behind the h pawn and try to capture that as well and force Gukesh to play passively. Let's see how Pragg continues here. Pragg goes for rook to b8, king to c7, rook to h8, rook on f1 with check, king to e2, rook on b1, rook takes h7 with check, king to c6, rook to h6 with check, king to c7, rook to h7 with check, king to c6. So after 40 moves, position of white is clearly winning. Now both Pragg and Gukesh is having equal amount of material, but Gukesh's position is collapsing. So let's see whether Pragg can press his advantage or not. Pragg continues with h4. He's having a pass for the corner of the board, and if he manages to push it, then that h pawn will win the game for him. Let's see. Rook to b2 with check, king f3, rook takes b3 with check, king takes f4, rook to b4, h5, rook takes d4 with check, king takes f5, rook to d1, e6, d4, rook to d7, and this is a mistake. Here, best move Pragg can do is put the rook back to h8 and keep a distance and slowly push the pawn. But instead, he put the rook back to d7 and he slightly loses his advantage. But Gukesh failed to capitalize on this mistake and he played a mistake of his own by playing rook to f1 with check. Now advantage is back with Pragg again. King moves to g6, rook to g1 with check, king moves to f7, rook to f1 with check, and here, even after having plus 4.9 advantage for Pragg, he will play a blunder with just 1 minute remaining in his clock. That is king to e8. And after this blunder, he loses all the advantage and neither of them are winning and the position is back to draw. Now Gukesh continues to rook to h1, e7, rook takes on h5, rook takes on d4, b5, king to f7, rook takes on h7 with check, king to e6. Gukesh in this position is willing to give away his rook for Pragg's dangerous pass pawn on e7, and he plays rook takes on e7 with check, and king takes on e7. B takes on f4. So now, if you count the material, Pragg has a rook, and Gukesh has 2 pawns. But engine believes this is a draw only. Gukesh will not be able to push that pawn and make a queen in time, and Pragg will have to give away that rook to stop that promotion at some stage. Let's see how this unfolds. Rook takes on a4, king to b5, rook to h4, f4, king to d6, a3, rook to h2, king to c4, king to c6, king to b3, king to b5, a2, rook takes on a2, king takes on a2. And it was in this position, after 62 moves into the game, Pragg and Gukesh have fought the battle and the game has ended with king and king on the board and nothing else remained, and the match has ended in a draw. So that was a fascinating game played between Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa and Grandmaster Gukesh. And we have shown some incredible moves from both the players and some mistakes as well, which resulted in the draw. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite moment was, or if there is a game you would like to see analyzed next. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more chess content. Thank you. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Until next time, keep playing and keep learning. Bye-bye.